for right.
Iranian response, and there are a lot of concerns here in Washington, certainly Congress, that this administration doesn't have a strategy in the short term, much less the long term, for how to proceed, depending on the response from the Iranians. But it's important to note that when this president came into office, he really ushered in
that's a you know what I'm talking about? What about that? You said, where? Oh, the things? Oh, yeah, right. That's shit, I get retaliated against all the time. We victimize. We victimize all the time. You know what I'm saying? And we get retaliated against and being victimized. How does that even work? How does that even work? How is that even like expert, like what she said?
On Iran.
Maybe she an actor. I mean, but I don't even know. Actor and workers. I was talking to Fox. I was like, damn, did you use a dust mic for that? A dust swifter? And like, and then they were selling like regular. And then I was like, oh no, those are heavies.
For the U.S. to carry out the mission the way it was versus in a more
I was thinking about capitalism, and like what I was juxtaposed on was the assassinate me as like to write on me for my lack of knowledge of capitalism. Like who's gonna pay for health care, said that stuff and stuff like that. Look what we're talking about. I've never been in the military, right? But I have made myself available and I have graduated. So there you go. I can afford to do that. Given, right? Now, that's it. So I'm thinking capitalism. Boeing sell their features, say they sell Scuds, what do you call it, right? Scuds get sold from Russian Scuds sold to what do you call it, surface to air to Iran, right?
But they were too worried about the
and so what that is in exchange for, I don't know, quid pro quo, right? So you give that in a form, not so much socialism, but it's not because it's within their own conglomerate, you know what I mean? And stuff like that, and own conglomerate of other countries, stuff like that. And they get them like that, right? And there's all like that, right? So now they sell plutonium to what do you call it? Ballerina tips, and they're like, no, we were kidding, and stuff like that. And that's just another feature, another factor that went into it about it, you know what I mean? Without them.
When it comes to the
and she's saying, if I'm an expert, I'm calling red flag, like he's that factor. I'm like, people say at or they say ta, so like whatever it is you call it. You know what I'm saying?
Not to walk
something like that.
Clear how much support.
And you know what I'm saying? You an actor, you know what I'm saying? Because you come on and do self-destruction and stuff, and talk about we cut your arm because, you know what I'm saying? North Korea's going to be up in this, Vietnam has a say in this, Southeast Asia, even Laotians talking about, hey, you know what, it's my day off, and stuff like that. And on top of that, I eat, like, you know what I'm saying, other types of food, like salsa and shit.
To really see how Iran
so, if you over here selling,
the administration has the goodwill community to really meet this test when it comes to what comes in the coming days.
And the consequences are being seen very differently too. From
let's see a smirk on her face, like, that was really good. Oh, brand new. 2016 great mistake. And this is here is I get a right about us all equal all in such a like super saturate the what do you call it? And now you just gotta give her more what do you call it? More ammunition to say super saturate what? And such another. And this guy's so I'm just letting her know because she has this smirk on her face like it's funny. Now see what I say, then you bam, and then you go to your teleprompter, and then you're like, okay, let's see what I say. So all it is the front line to be like, this is a message to Iranian and stuff like that. If not, we're gonna break your glasses and stuff like that by Boris Tech Terror and stuff like that. And whether she's reading a teleprompter or not, because you can't tell because her face is so bland blank. Then I mean you can't tell anything, you can't read her for nothing. And then you can just give it a face on that like here and then. And so,
anywhere they want.
And that's it.
Just
You know what I'm saying? All it is what do you call it? Such and such. Like you take what happened in the United States of a president of the what do you call it, a president talking about impeachment, and you flip flop it over to what do you call it? Try to conversion it over to a new campaign, if you will. It's not even a campaign, right? Like what you did with Bill Clinton.
Right, the White House defying a court order of the
I know some front lines of expert talking about expert. Talking about that.
Who they were between and
stuff like that.
why it all matters.
It matters because you know why it matters. Because you had the stupid ass commercial talking about such and such. Get someone like that. So fuck you. Instead of trying to stack and waterboard even further.
Conditioner. The ultimate destination for movie lovers. New releases and old favorites. All controlled by your voice.
Police report on your eyelids. That was great. I was just like, oh no, it just, I don't want you to
takes to be number one.
It's all right.
That was great, police your eyelids. That's great. Yeah. That's
Highway 99.
I'm Fred Pleitgen in Tehran, Iran.
Yeah.
And this is CNN.
Brought to you by InventHelp. Call 1-800-591-4703.
Got an idea for an invention, but don't know what to do next? Call my friends at InventHelp.
Call today for free information.
There's no secretiveness in the CIA whatsoever. The CIA briefings.
All right, welcome back. I'm Frederica Whitfield. Democrats in the Senate say the case to call witnesses of President Trump's impeachment.
What did she say? Okay, wait,
The Trump administration is refusing to release 20 emails in which White House officials discussed U.S. military aid to Ukraine.
They need to go there all the time. Whatever.
These emails.
What I say? About something?
Right. So the White House says that they're refusing to release these because it's
And so,
it reveals the deliberative
do a check and balance first, and then do that.
That is their argument. Democrats are responding to this by saying this just emphasizes the need for witnesses in the trial. And so Senate Minority Leader
Kennedy, Kennedy Cross Gang was like,
in the Senate
I don't
trial.
do that. Anyway, so what she said, hey,
Kenny
Cross Gang on that.
And Republicans who say, who argue that the House should have taken the time.
And so, like, if you do the conversion of like with the only emails, and they're talking about, with only emails, it's about all this stuff and what do you call it on them times of beautiful. That's not like no one's watching you talking about Truman Show. And what he stonewalled me, but then they were talking about a whole thing on Snowden, right? And so like, oh yeah, Snowden, huh? And then the Benghazi said you said Benghazi, well, I deaded the whole idea. And so now Tech Terror not only follows me to McMillan Thatcher. No, see.
All right, some people called him a hero. Others called him a ruthless killer. There are posters of Qasem Soleimani all over the streets of Iran. But who was the Iranian commander killed in that U.S. airstrike? How did he rise to power?
Big on socials and stuff like that. And so now I'm being catching a ride here on ideas of like, you're being launched and stuff like that by your so-called validations of what it is. And so that in itself doesn't take precedence anymore over precedence of an act. I'm talking about what they say of the ACTs or whatnot. And what they're talking about now is the Free Information Act going for the Patriot Act. Now, given in that situation, if you ask who got victimized, then you can say, oh, well, you know, he yelled big on them socials. I've never said, oh, we, and talking about that. But at the same time, it's the same when you validate and stuff about, oh, like you bite too many words and stuff. I said too, Alabama, he said, what do you call it? And basically it's a 17 spin on it to say, oh, this is not what you are, we're just going to frustrate you, and this is their such and such. I feel like, what do you call it?
For a limited time.
And inundate you with all kind of smarts to say Joeism is what it is. Like someone telling you and what I want to say.
Enjoy your favorite.
And it's totally megahertz on digital TV, smart cam. What do you call it? If I tell you how to grab it, it would be like this. I'd be like,
I wanted to feel better.
now what it is they take that helmet, right? They put a GoPro on it, and if you look in a 90-degree angle, what happens is the camera automatically follows the senses of your eye pupils, scleras in that direction. So the field of vision is not only within your eyes, but the eyes of the mechanism that's on top of your helmet. You know what I'm talking about?
That's InsureMax.
So that's what it do, and then it inundate, and they be like, ha, we called you what you was, and you know what I'm talking about, and I'm like, I was told that that's not a derogatory term right there, this is what it is. But, hey, you know what I'm saying, oh, yeah, you know what I mean? Everything about
The killing of Iranian military general Qasem Soleimani is, by way of a U.S. air drone strike, is pushing U.S.-Iranian relations to the brink as Iranian officials threaten harsh
oh
revenge.
shit, I already talked about it. No, I ain't done yet. Remember that? I want to inundate my such and suches. And so about these same thing. And so, they catch a riot about, like, saying, oh, you know, such and such, and we're gonna catch you from this angle and this angle. It's like some old Grammys coming on, talking about, like, oh, we're gonna do this in C40 here instead of that. Oh, no, don't touch the blue floor. You know, don't touch the blue floor. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? I'd rather be in the bathroom or whatnot. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to hear all that, man. Oh, man, who you talking about? I don't know that, man. Man, I don't know him. What's that? I don't even know who he is. All he do is heating up corn in the microwave. As far as I'm concerned, you know talking about that, man? They talking about them urban things and whatnot. Go play over, man. They didn't send them David White FBAs over there. So talking about.
Feared Commander Qasem Soleimani